This is DREO's new ceiling fan. Smart, silent like a ninja, great features, cool design and great value, especially for the price point. It brings so much to the table for so little money. In it, we have a brushless DC motor, which provides not only a lot of power, but also smooth and silent performance in both directions. Yeah, and this makes it great for not only nighttime usage, but also for many other applications, such as office and studio tasks. You can let this fan run during calls or even during filming videos to enjoy a cool breeze without any noise drawbacks. You can regulate the light from cold blue all the way to warm orange, and you can also dim it, both over a remote and also completely stepless. It is smart home ready, very efficient, available in different sizes and colors. So yeah, looks and sounds amazing, right? But is it actually that good? Let's find out. Got the new drip from DREO, their latest smart ceiling fan. And by the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. Yeah, now let's check it out. So here we have the box. It's quite large, but it's not that heavy. As you can see, you can lift this alone easily. And as you can see, there were a lot of stickers on here. We have this side right here, and down here it says white. That's actually the front side right there. This fan looks awesome, smart home ready, and the precise model. And lastly, we have this side right here with all the small print, the company and the app. Oh yeah, and not to forget, that's also something that I want to show you. On top we have this, and also what's interesting is the energy guide. First time I'm seeing this. Very interesting. So as you can see, super efficient and yearly cost just $7. That's nothing. So let's open it up. Just a few cuts on top, and just like that I can unfold it. Right here, check this out. We have the contents of the box. Pretty dope. And on top we have all the paperwork right there, and also all the blades and all the parts. So check it out, all the blades right there, and also these cutouts in the styrofoam for all sorts of smaller parts. So let me grab all of that, pull it all out, put it here, and the blades, 5 in total. Then this will come out, and then in here we have the rest of the parts: remote, cover, bracket, and the base right there. That's the heaviest part, and that's it. So right there I will clean up. So here we have all the parts, but before we get to it, let's check out the accessories and the manual. This one, we already saw that, is a great explosion drawing right there. And we have the same right here with the quick start guide. And there is also an installation video available. And we have the back of the quick start guide. And we also have a user manual, front and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there we go. And other than that, we will also get a remote control with all the parts, which includes a wall mount and of course the screws. So the remote looks like this, really nice buttons, main light, timer, color temperature and fan control. We have this on the back, protections, and also this for the battery. So now it's active. This is the wall holder for it, and the remote will slide in nicely. And we also have a little guide for the remote right there, as well as screws and glue pads, or adhesive pads. So first of all, we have the ceiling bracket, looks like this, and this will get screwed to the ceiling. Next, we have the down rod ball. This is basically the pivot point for the whole device. And we also have a second rod. This one is 6 inches and the other one is 4 inches long. So we have 2 inches of adjustability. Then we already have the cover. It's just a slide on, well, screw in place canopy. And for the yoke, we also have a cover, looks like that. Then on the main base, nice, it can already rotate. And first of all, this right here is a temperature sensor. Right here, of course, all these holes, air vents. And here we have the rotating part. As you can hear, there is nothing to hear. And it rotates extremely freely. We have the connectors, the plugs, and here, of course, all the arms for the blades. Talking about blades, they look awesome. Really nice design. On the downside, we have this touch of wood right there, and the mounting point looks like that. So we have this spring-loaded guide rod, and you will basically just slide them in and fix the screws. And lastly, this is the actual lamp. All of that was the fan, and now finally we have the LED system, 24 watts, and all the small print right there with the connectors that will connect to the base. This will screw on, and the light looks like that. Looks really nice. Here we have the parts for the blades to lock them in place securely. And we also get parts for the ceiling bracket to connect the cables and long screws. And with that said, let's put it all together. This looks quite intuitive to me. I don't think I will need the video, but they suggest to start from the top, start with the bracket and then put it together step by step to the bottom. The light will be the last part. So before we switch locations, a few close-ups. So this will just slide in. It has a cutout. This will lock it in place. That's the mechanism right there. For the main base, we can slide out this and we can remove the rod. Looks like this. Then we can insert the cables, pull them through all the way. Nice thick cables. Okay, we also need to unscrew these screws. Then we can slide this through and lock it in place just like that. But I actually want to have mine near the ceiling. So I will exchange the rod right away and it's super simple. Just unscrew these screws right there, 2 of them in total. And now this thing will simply slide down. So I will grab this piece, insert it into the short one, slide it in like that. Check it out. And now I can screw in the screws. One will actually go into the thread and the other one will be a set screw. And we'll just hold it in place like that. No need to go super hard on this one. So the cables all the way through, the rod, just like that. Secure it in place. Now it's wiggly. And with these set screws, with the pointy set screws, now it's locked in place nicely, just like that. Firm connection. So we have the cables going and with these you can basically screw them together, but I will be using something like this that's a bit more convenient. With these screw ones you just screw both cables together and then screw it on, but this one is a bit more elegant. You slide it in all the way and then lock it in place just like that. And the last one, there should be more than enough place inside of the bracket. The bracket comes with a grounding cable. We are ready to move places and I just realized that I have to take this out again so that I can fit in this cover. But anyways. But at least this way you will know which mistakes to avoid. So the order of assembly is this part, then this part. Then you can slide in the rod, slide the cables through, connect them to some sort of a clamp. We have a caution right there as well. And now we can take this part and just slide it into the bracket. And this was actually the very first part, just marking the holes with the bracket and drilling them and screwing in the screws. Now would also be the time to remove this. So let's do this right now. Bend the cables out of the way and now I can just slide it in. And there we go. So the green one is mass. We have the white one as the neutral. And the last one, we have a big cover, so it's easy to tuck it all in. I will wrap it around and then just move the cover up. And this one will basically rotate in place and lock. Now I can slide down the other one, and that's that. Inserting the blades is also super simple and straightforward. You just need to open up this and you can already slide it in. Press the knob. It will pop in and then you can clamp it in place. I will go diagonally, just like that, clamp it in place. So disassembling this fan is also really simple. Just do it the other way around if you need to remove it or if you want to move it. Okay, and the last one. There we go. Okay, now I can center it and look at that. Absolutely no noise. It's silent. And the last puzzle piece is of course the lamp. So let's plug it in, right, tuck it in and then screw it in place. As you heard, it will pop in place as well. And there we go. Okay, let's bring back the power. And as you can see, it will work right away. Done with the unboxing and with the setup. And now let's get to my first impressions and then of course to a close overview. Wow, now look at this thing. It's looking absolutely beautiful. This is my office area right here with all my instruments and my workstations. But this beautiful white design might actually fit better in my all-white bedroom. Yep. And that's my lamp cover right there. But anyways, this timeless and great looking design will obviously fit pretty much everywhere. And all in all, I think it looks really sleek and refined. Definitely a very nice looking fan. So yeah, let's take a close look. From underneath, it will look like this. So beautiful shapes and forms and of course the light. Let's turn it on. Check this out. We can dim it, we can make it brighter. We have audio feedback and we also can cycle the Kelvin. The iPhone white balance will react immediately, but in contrast to the window, I think it's more noticeable. And number one, speed 1. Actually, let's stop that again. So when it's rotating, it's looking like this and There is no sound coming from it whatsoever. When it will spin up faster, then it will of course be a bit more noticeable, but goes without saying, I guess. Now look at this awesome design. Looks so cool. So yeah, this is it from the side. We can see all the blades, these nice shapes, curvatures and outlines, and of course everything is neatly covered. There are no cables visible. The installation worked out really nicely, and as you can see, great amount of motion right there. This is of course needed to cancel out all the vibrations. So yeah, looks dope. Not bad, right? So let's check out the app, all the functionalities, and then of course test it. So as you can see, we have 6 levels of rotation speed. So let's start with 1. And as you can hear, there is nothing to hear. It's very silent. I will go all the way to it. No, absolutely silent on stage 1. And we can also change up the rotation. And there we go. And this is actually the correct way for downstream. Oh my goodness. So that's already a nice breeze on stage 1, and again it's completely silent. And now let's switch it up to stage 6 and mess up all my stuff right there. Look at that, it's barely holding on. I was thinking that this might fly away. That is quite intense. That is stage 6. And with the middle button we can turn it off. And as you heard, even the max stage isn't that loud. Again, we can turn off and on the light, and with the minus we can dim it down. Let's switch the Kelvin now. So yeah, you can see it a bit better now because the white balance won't react immediately to it. So we have orange, much more orange, and more into the white, neutral white, and then cold blue. Yeah, now you can see it nicely. These are the steps for the color temperature. We also have an RGB. No way. So we can also cycle through different RGB colors, and we can also turn off the light and only go with the RGB. Actually, see the white balance of the iPhone? That's crazy. How can it remove this? Anyway, so purple off, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, darker blue, and this purple again. Yeah. Nice. With this button right here, we can change up the direction of rotation. Let's turn on the light again. I definitely need this in my bedroom. And lastly, we also have a timer, 1, 4, or 8 hours. Then it will automatically turn off. Yeah, now let's also check out the app. Heesung is the publisher. There is only one app, you can't go wrong. So let's open it up, and there we go. So agree to that. And first of all, let's create an account. For me, this would be Austria and email, and let's go. That's fine. So there we go. We have 4 tabs. We have the kitchen tab right there. We also have the discover tab. Many cool products right there. Love that. And we have the me tab where we can connect to Alexa or Google Assistant to make this fan fully smart. So let's add a device, give it all the permissions, and we already have it right there. Ceiling fan. Let's click on it and check it out. It just reacted. Next, give it all the permissions, and let's log into the Wi-Fi and let's connect. And by the way, the fan is currently cycling through the color temperatures as a sign that it's communicating, I guess. So we are connecting all the way, and just like that, it's done. And we have the white model. The black one looks really cool as well. Check this out. Okay, we are done. Okay, next. Okay, next. And timer. Pull down to refresh, and there we go. So pull down to refresh. We have the timer right there. Oh, and here we can set up a more detailed timer. Nice. We can turn off the light completely and turn it on again. And we have scenes right there. Nice. So let's see. The fan is off, and with the app we can steplessly dim the light. That's really cool. And we can also steplessly select the color temperature. So with the app we have way more choices and possibilities and options than with the remote. But for quick access, the remote is fine as well, of course. And here we also have a color wheel for choosing the RGB light. So we have the color wheel for millions of colors, and we can even let it breathe. So a bit faster. Awesome, right? And we can also go for the rainbow fade right there. And we can even set the brightness. And again, so now you can see it. Very nice rainbow fade right there. And we can also turn off the beep. Now it won't beep as you can hear, but beeping is okay. And we can also save this as a scene, for example. Really dope. So with just one press, we can cycle through a preset that we can just create. Really cool. We also have a bedtime light. This will fade out over a period of 60 minutes max. And we can also set up schedules to turn on the fan for a specific period of time or for a period. Really cool. Start time, end time, all of that good stuff. That is a really nice app, I have to say. And lastly, let's check out the settings. So here we can change the color. We can rename the device right there. We can share it. And we can also check the Wi-Fi. We can also check the firmware version. That's fine. And we can also check out the user manual just in case you forget how to disassemble it. Really nice. The app is great. And right here, for example, we can connect to smart assistants just like that with just one press of a button. Give it the permission, and then you can also turn on the fan via the Google Assist. And by the way, we also have quite a few settings for the fan. Right here we have 12 steps. We have auto, normal, natural, and sleep. So sleep is of course the super silent mode, and we can reverse the direction of the fan right here. If you want to blast the air upwards to cycle the warm trapped air in the winter, for example, you can do this too. And we always have little descriptions right there that will explain everything in detail. Very nice. So that is a great looking and great working app. I am amazed. So all in all, the DREO ceiling fan gets a massive thumbs up from my side. It looks awesome, performs very well, and as I said, I am very impressed by this product. So much value, especially for this price point. Absolutely incredible. So as you saw, it not only looks great, but also the hardware and build quality is just top notch. The design all in all looks awesome, and the installation was quick, simple and easy. Just a great product on all levels. And also a massive quality of life upgrade if you have either no ceiling fan at all or just an old one. So this device combines a fully customizable light source with a fully customizable silent fan, which is also smart home ready. But of course you also have the remote to pick and choose speeds, color temperatures, and of course for dimming it, and also for all sorts of other settings, of course. And this motor in here, oh my goodness, it is next level. It provides so much power, you can create fairly strong winds in your room. But for this amount of power, it is still very, very silent, especially on lower RPM, you cannot hear it whatsoever. And what's also great is the fact that you can actually reverse the rotation, the direction of rotation, turning this fan into an all year around usable fan. Because this way you can use it during winter times as well to circulate the warm air that is usually trapped near the ceiling. The brushless design also makes it very efficient, and the newest LED tech just adds to the power saving nature of this device. So yeah, all in all, the DREO ceiling fans are definitely drippy. Check out the product links in the description. If you're interested, I will link the best deals for you. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.